Now it's city consumption time. I have the car here. Let's reset our consumption. Where am I? Yeah, I'm stupid. Go in here. Average consumption was high. Sporty driving. Climate is off. Winter tires on. We have 1 degree. 1 degree. So it's a tiny bit snowing, but it's not wet, so that's okay. Like I said, climbing off, and we'll go into Eco Plus because I don't need it anyways. The best thing I had was for consumption in the city was the Hyundai Ioniq in the winter with 10 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. I had the Nissan Leaf in the summer. Summer tires, no heat and everything, battery warm with 9.8. I had the Renault Zoe with 12.7. But let's go. I will take it easy, not accelerate hard. We'll use regen when I have to. On lights, it's a bit busy today. It's 29th of December, last Saturday before New Year's Eve. So everything is off, but so no climate, no seat heaters, no steering wheel heater, but I have the lights on, of course. I want that. Okay. Drive. I have the consumption here. Let's go. Okay, accelerate. Easy. I have to look around my GoPro camera that's filming the instrument cluster. It's a bit hard. That would be nice to turn off I will go, of course, the speed limit, and when I have to stop at a light or anything, I will use regen. So here, for example, now it's 50, but I won't drive 50 exactly. Let's go 55. Okay, so I have this car now for 1.5 hours. I drove it a bit, not too much. I haven't tested enough. Oh, this is crooked. It's better. I will do a lot of testing and a lot of driving tonight. I'll look at that 8 kilowatt for driving right now. That's okay. 6. Oh my god. If you hear a weird metal sound, not the music. The thing where this camera is mounted makes a bit of sound when you go over humps. I try to harden it down as much as possible, but still doing this. I'm going the same way as I always go. What is it, around 7 or 8 kilometers? We'll see. Heat is off. I had the heat on for the last hour. And seat heaters. The seat heaters are very warm, even at 1. It's a bit too much for me. Yeah, it's the same with when I tested it in the summer, that the ventilated seats, even on 1, it was too cold for me. So they going a strong way. I had the heat on at around 24. Oh, I'm also using regen boost to stop the car, not use the physical brakes. I had the climate set on 24 degrees, and I saw it on the energy consumption, the climate, even on driver only, it used a lot of power. I mean, over 2 kilowatt to even though the car was already warm. That was a bit interesting. I had different experience with the Ioniq when I had it to drive to Prague for many hours. But I feel warm in here with the 24 degrees. In the Ioniq, after a while, I felt a bit cold. It felt like it was heating up the cabin, and then when it didn't have to increase the temperature anymore, it blew cold air into the cabin, and that was uncomfortable. I don't feel that here. It's still warm, and it's still very nice. Am I here in the middle? No, it's okay. Like you can see, I'm really driving very, very carefully and slowly, like I did with all the other cars, electric cars that I have had. Stopping with reach and boost. That's amazing, by the way. I like that. If they get rid of the creep, there should be an option to turn off creep. So when you start the car and you take the foot off the brakes, it rolls in reverse backwards and otherwise forward. So that's not. Was das denn du da? Was bist denn du für ein Depp? Look at that. Oh, it was German complaining. An Austrian was stealing his spot here. Yeah. So Eco Plus, like I said. This is Passau, by the way. It's a town near the Austrian border. I think 30,000 people live here. So really, we're driving here now 200 meters away. There's a little river, and this is the border to Austria. We are in southern Bavaria. 0 degrees. Where do you want to go? Are you gonna go? What are you gonna do? He's not gonna do. Busy today. Trying to go shopping? No way. Was a line to get into the parking lot. No. It gets a bit cold now, but I can do it. Slide acceleration. Tiny. This is the first time when I drive that I'm filming the instrument cluster, and so I can see the average consumption. With the other ones, I always turned it away and was just driving, and then when I was when I completed the circle driving, then I was looking. So now it's a bit, maybe I don't look. It's a bit hard, but 12.7 so far, that's good. So like I said, we're in the city, and it's mostly 50. There's a part with 30. Am I wrong? Yes, there's a part with 30, and there's a part with 70. Gotta love that reach and boost thing. Sad that it doesn't do it just like that. Why do you have to press a button to stop? If I'm... Why not do it as usual? It is a normal thing. I don't get that. Ooh, cold. Put the seat heat on? No. Yeah. The winter tires. I don't know what the size and the pressure. I could. We can see the pressure with if I step through. Yeah, let's do that. Where's the tire pressure? This is the stuff I did today. Dynamic. I was driving more dynamic than 2%, I think. Disabled. There we have 2.5 in every tire. The size, I'm pretty sure, is the same as the summer tires. And settings. Ooh, now it increased because I have to go up a tiny bit uphill. Oh, I don't want to see. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of difference between Eco Plus and Eco, except that on Eco Plus there is always a speed limit with 90 kilometers per hour, but of course I will make a video about that, and that the climate is off. But I thought maybe the power is reduced, and so even if I have to accelerate, it will take a bit less power. So 30 here, so I'm not gonna speed because the police is right there. Not yet, but soon. 100 meters, there's the police. Yeah, there it is. Polizei. Sounds intimidating, doesn't it? Weather is the roads aren't perfectly dry, but almost. It's a bit damp. I wouldn't say it's snowing, just a tiny few flakes, very thin ones and small ones. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, of course, in the summer, consumption will be way better. Yeah, with a short distance like this, accelerating once or using regen once has a big impact. It was at 16, now I'm 14.7 just with in 200 meters. Yeah, that's so. Really don't want to speed. Yes, always check if everything's recording. I'm paranoid. Yeah, you hear that sound? That's this stand here where the other camera is mounted to. It's not that easy to mount cameras all over a car without damaging the car. It's not mine. It's already sold. A friend or a big client of the boss of the dealership wanted the car, and so he gets it pretty early. Other dealerships had the car earlier. He didn't reserve the car or anything. It's just lucky. I think the color is good, the red. I thought when I looked at the web page and looked at all the different 50 here now, different colors, I thought white is the best, and I still think it's the best, but I thought the other ones are just ugly. But in reality, in real life, red is okay. I didn't like that. What was it? I already forgot. Ceramic blue that I had the last time. I don't like the color at all. It looks boring, and it doesn't fit the black plastic thing, in my opinion. But hello, everybody has a different taste, and that's good that way. Why should everybody feel the same way that I do? It's fine. Not needed. Lights, and then after 10 lights or so, and then there's the 70 zone again, and then we are at the point where we started. Oh, isn't this amazing? That you don't hear anything when you stand, and when you in an electric car, and when you drive slowly, it's still amazingly quiet. What I already can complain about is the gas pedal, accelerator pedal, in the way that in Eco Plus and Comfort, so when you touch the pedal, it takes a long time till you start to move. So it's very stuck to stand. It feels a bit that you have to move a lot, and then you have to take it cautious. So in the Tesla that I drove, this was managed way better. But again, if you own this car, everything's fogging already. You get used to that, and then it's all better. Yeah, I think the consumption will be higher than in the other cars. But I'm driving amazingly slowly. It's just winter, cold, and this car has a bigger drag than the Ioniq. Ioniq is just almost perfect. It's the efficiency king, but it's way lighter because the battery is more than half of what we have here. We should do a roll. Let's let it roll here. We don't have to accelerate. Am I cheating? No, it's not cheating. Because everybody knows with the pedals. Everybody knows this with Ionic and Kona. I don't like the auto thing. I'm not a fan of this when you drive in the city. I can see it on long driving, but I love my region to be at a certain level, and if I take my foot off the accelerator, I want it the same way all the time, and with auto region it changes that, and I'm guessing it helps the consumption, but I don't know. It's like with a gasoline car or diesel car. When you take your foot off the gas pedal, you have a certain motor braking that slows you down, friction in the motor, and it's the same always. It's not changing. Of course, with the speed, yes, the same here, but it's not different because there's a different setting, and like I said, I would want that here too. So normally I would drive 70 here, but there's a slowpoke there. Yeah, he's going away. They're all going away. So we're driving 70. 75. Let's do 75. Yeah, 13.4. That's high. We'll see. Almost there. A few hundred meters. So it should be the same as always. I didn't even reset the trip meter. It should be around 8 kilometers, average of very low 30 or something, and we're almost here, but 12 is high. I'm sure it will go down a tiny bit now. And we stop. There we are. Park. What do you have? 11.9? 11.6. Well, you saw that it almost dropped 1 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers just in the last 100 meters. So it depends, of course, if it's totally straight, if you accelerate a bit, how fast you go. But for me, this is always a point. It even goes up now, standing. For me, it's always a point with the consumption, just to see, because I always go the same way and I always drive the same. So it's more than the Ionic, but it's winter. In the summer, I think I would have 10.5, I guess, because the winter tires just need a lot. Okay. Thank you much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.